Hello everyone, this is BANC, that's Be Ambitious, Not Content. Today's video is a wrap up to a video. Is it possible to fill up a book with using only one box of nickels? Today I'm shooting this video outside on Memorial Day. So I would just like to take a moment to say thank you to all the veterans that have served this country and made sacrifices. Again, thank you and happy Memorial Day to everyone. Now, let me begin by saying that this was a very awesome box. This box gave me a lot of nice coins. So let's just take a look and see what I have. Here on the first row you see the 2005 Bison. I have yet to check to see whether or not I have the Spirit Buffalo, but rest assured I will do that. Alright, and let's just quickly move along to the next row. Here you have a 1939, and then you have a 1940S San Francisco plain date, 1941, 1946, and also you have a low mint of is in fairly good condition. This is a 1946 San Francisco. Maybe you can see the back. Where did it go? Okay, again, this is a 1946 San Francisco. And then next we have 1947, one 1949, and one San Francisco 1951. Next line we have 1942, and then we come down to 1953. One 1954, one 1956D, one 1957D, 1958. This is also a low mint. Oh, excuse me, not this one. That's the D. 1958. Only 17,000 were minted. Excuse me, 17,000. One 1959D. Next we have a 1960D. We have one. And here, anytime I find a San Francisco, I keep, because it's very rare pretty much that I find a San Francisco. I'm on the East Coast, so mainly coins in the boxes that I get are P&D, Philadelphia and Delaware. Alright, and then I have one 1997P. Alright, and that's pretty much it of that. But let's look at some errors that I found in the book. in the box. Let's first take a look at this. Give me your opinion on what you think this is. I'm assuming, my expertise tells me that this is a broad strike. If you can see how the letters are cut off at the top. And look at the back. Alright, let's move to the next one. This is a 1969D. And let's take a look at this last one. . This is 1964. It looks as though his head is shaved. Please leave your comments below on what do you think this one is. You can see how the rim is raised on it. Alright, so let me know what you think about these two. Two coins, I think their air is pretty unique regarding to the fact that if you take a look at the head on this 1964, I call it a suture because it looks like it's a suture coming down from the top of his head. If you can see that going all the way down, and the cranium has sutures going down this way and that way. This one is called a sagittal suture, so I call this the suture. And let's take a look at the back. Alright, let's look at the next one. I would say this one is a little more pronounced. I'm guessing that this is maybe perhaps a lamination. Again, leave your comments below on what do you think this is. I do believe these two are mechanical errors. Now let's take a look at the back. Alright, so let's take a look at these 5 again. So tell me what you think about these 2 sutures. And these as well. And also, if you think it's worthwhile for me to send these out for grading. Next page over here, I'm going to send these out for grading. It is my opinion that these have full steps. All of these here, 2004, 2013. If you can take a look, and would you agree that it has full steps? That should be clear for you. Can you hear the birds? Again, I'm outside shooting this video. Down and look at these. For a 1987, I think this is in excellent, well, very, very fine condition. And I'm also thinking about sending this in to get graded. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this. The front is good. Let's move on to the next 2. Alright, and then that's the last one. So, give me your opinion on these. Alright, here we have a visitor coming up. This is Spartacus. I guess he wants to take part in this as well. He wants to collaborate with me on this, so I guess I'll let him. Alright, now let's come down here. We're almost done. Here, I call these the blob because the date is very hard to distinguish whether or not it's a P or a D. So leave your comments below and let me know what you think about that. This is an 83. I would say this is a P. It's 1974. Could be a D. It's filled in. This is 1980. And this 81 looks like it's probably a P over a D. You can see the little stem on the P, but also a D, as well as this, and this, and this. Well, we can see that that's a D. All right. So again, leave your comments below to let me know what you think about the blobs. And this is one more. And if you could see the lines, it looks like it has striations in it, perhaps. Almost like the penny wooded, the wooded penny. It looks like that. Now this coin, I'll call this the gremlin. Because you know gremlins have small teeth. And it looks like this was chewed up and spat out. Let's take a look at the back. Alright, and finally, I just like this because of the toning. I think it's the natural toning. Other than that, I don't really see anything of significance to it. But I just thought it was a beautiful coin, so I said, why not include it? So, again, I think that's the natural tone on the coin. And lastly, I call this the shadow. It's 1994. And let's look at the obverse to see why, the reverse to see why I call it a shadow. Can you see that? Here, in this area, and here. So I call that the shadow. Oh, and I almost forgot. It's the 1970. Oh, those are D's. Alright, so the last coin that I found, I'm going to send this one out for grading for sure, and that is the clipped planchet. So I will show you that in 1 second. Alright, this concludes the wrap up. Oh, I digress. I will go back to showing a bonus coin for all my videos again. And the bonus coin that I'm going to show today is, let's see here, what do I want to show? Okay, and here, rounding it out, is our 2 bonus coins, double-seated dimes, 1916. Subverse, and now the reverse. Okay. Again, thanks for tuning in. BANC is out.